Have you thought much about the difference between wants and needs? There's a big difference, but also it's very subtle. Hey, it's Rolinda. We in the Reboot Club are going to be talking about desires. Now you're like, wait a second, I thought we were talking about wants and needs. Okay, wants are desires, needs are requirements. And there is a very fine line between wants and needs, desires and requirements. But of course, we have to talk about the bees to understand that. Before I do that, though, stay tuned because I'm going to explain what's going on with my neck. I know it's a little disturbing, and honestly, it's a little bit sore, but not really that big of a deal. But you will be amazed as to why this is happening. So watch till the end when I explain. But let's go back to the bees. All right, a bee desires flowers so that it can actually collect nectar and pollen, so it has food, carbohydrates, and protein. What it requires, though, is straight up sugar. Truly, if a bee does not have access to flowers like it desires, it requires a beekeeper to give it either sugar water or just granulated sugar. And they truly do. They'll put a piece of paper down at the top of the hive and just put sugar in the hive. Like, how lucky are those bees, right? That is the difference between a desire and a requirement, a want and a need. Now you're probably wondering, why are we talking about this? Let's go back to that mantra that you chose. You chose a mantra because you either desire or require it. You either want an outcome or you need a very specific outcome. And in my case, remember, I chose the mantra to be alive. Having a life filled with joy, vitality, purpose, and creativity. That's what alive means for me. That's what we talk about in the Reboot Club is how do you become alive, not the walking dead. So now for my neck. I require some big changes in my life in order to be alive. With your mantra, what kind of changes are you requiring? What kind of things, what desired outcomes are you wanting? In my case, I want to be alive. And that means, guess what? Unlike the bees, I need to eliminate sugar out of my diet. And when I stop eating sugar, my body goes through a crazy process of detoxifying. Like legit, like headaches, rashes, crazy things that happen. My body is like, hallelujah. Like we can finally function and get rid of all these toxins that have been building up in my system and get out of me because I'm not stressing my body with sugar all the time. Now, you probably now know more about me than you ever wanted to. So if you want to be my friend, don't tempt me with chocolates and sugar. Or maybe that's when I beg. Who knows what kind of friend. But bottom line is, in order for me to get the desired results in my life of being alive, sugar has to go away. It just does. And I'm willing to have the side effects of that because the desired outcome after I get through this bumpy time of detoxifying from sugar is I'm going to feel more vibrant. I'm going to feel more filled with life. Now let's go back to this idea of this mantra. What is your mantra? What do you desire? What is your dream? And now this idea of the dream. This is so important. Your dreams are your desires. Sometimes it's actually hard for us to even want to dream, to admit that we have a desire. But just like the bees dream in the winter of flowers, it's okay to dream. It's okay to have a desire, because more than likely that desire is linked to a requirement, a need. That want, that desire, that dream is linked to a need, a requirement. Isn't that fun? So in the Reboot Club this week, we're actually going to be working on a really amazing worksheet that takes you through that desire, that dream. And then we're going to walk through the what was, the what is, and the what if. Hope to see you in the Reboot Club. Check it out at beautifulasis.com. All right. See ya.